Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and well, feel terrible. I've caught it. I suppose it was inevitable, really, you know, but I haven't been ill in ages. I suppose I shouldn't really grumble. It's been a lot, you know. Last time I was ill was probably when I had COVID. It was quite a long while ago. No idea what this is. Not had a test. I don't even know if we've got any. We might have, but I'm not sure. So I had a very, 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 very busy morning. I was out in the yarn van all morning long, filling orders and stock taking a few kind of lines that have been selling really, really well lately. And I wanted to make sure that what I had on the stock was right, because I'd given swatches videos, and what I've been doing is I've been undoing some of those swatches of the chromatic and putting them in orders. So I've not got many left now, but I've been popping them in, and I thought I could do that with other yarns, really. You know, I won't always use them. I haven't really got the capacity to make that much stuff, so you know, when I do them, I can always pop them in and give them away, just the odd ball, which I'm going to do. Someone said, why don't I do a giveaway of them? But it would be like doing a giveaway of all the stuff that I've kind of not used. It's not really used. It's just, you know. And I was very annoyed, really, because one of the balls that I had in my sale, it had really come massively unwound, and I had to wind it up. And I thought, you know what I might do? I might cake it because it will look a little nicer. Do you think I could find my machine that cakes up yarn? I've got 3 of those. I've got a Stanwood, I've got a Clover, and a really old Knit Pro. I don't find any of them. Not one of them. It's just... And I wasn't well enough to search. That was the thing. You know, normally I can like get in there and have a good look and a rummage, and just like forget it, don't know where that is, can't find it. So yeah, arms and legs, very, very lethargic and achy. Kind of fluey, although I have the flu jab, so I'm not really sure what this is. I had the COVID jab and the flu jab. You know, they're talking about on the news about bird flu. Farmers are panicking about bird flu and we should be vaccinated. Another thing. It's like, oh, go away. Surely this world is trying to kill us all. That's what I reckon. Not that I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's trying to erase us because we're rotting the planet. That's what it is. Anyway. Maybe. Either that or it's just going to send a big asteroid. They're just going too far. Why do I think that God has an American accent? Sounds like a hillbilly. I don't know. Anyway, let's do these before I forget. We're up to the weekend now. Let's see what the weekend has to bring. We've had 2 with Grogu on. So, have we got... I can't make this one out. Hang on. I've got a new book today. Not a crochet book. Oh, there's a little Grogy. There is. There is. Ah, look. Walking down. He's so small in his little legs. How can he walk down there? You'd think he'd carry him, wouldn't you? Okay. So at least it's picking up a bit. We've had 3 days with a Grogu in it. Granted that they're only like little tiny pictures of him, but still, it's better than not having a picture of him. At Mum Unfiltered. Okay. My teenage daughter screaming, "I am being calm," just became a woman. The toughest thing about being a mum is trying to decide which thing you do is the toughest. Mum back. I might say hack. Yeah, maybe. Mum hack. Let's start again. If you ever have to take care of your children and elderly relatives, start a game of whining bingo. Do we have a problem with fast food in this country? Well, it's been 30 years since I last heard Grandma say her grandkids are too skinny. That is true, isn't it? That is so true. Definitely. And you know what? Even if, not you let me babble away the corner, but even if you feed your kids on all the nutritious stuff, it's still not quite good for you, is it? Because out in the farms, they're putting hormones in our meat. They're putting all kinds of chemicals on our food. And it all goes down the food chain. So, yeah. We're doomed. Oh, I am in a mood. Hello. It's because I'm ill. You can tell I'm sick. Because it's like we're doomed. You know, I've got to blow my nose. Hang on a sec. Oh, I've got a rough one here. Hang on, I'm not going to do that. Throw that away. I got Gary to get me some tissues while he was out. See, men, they don't use these enough. They sniff. Oh. You know what I mean? How can they do that? You know, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy a good sniff. I'm just saying, I did. And now, the merest thought of it, it's for well delicate. You know, get all kind of delicate. You know, as if I could be delicate, but you know what I mean? Dainty, delicate, that sort of thing. Not words you'd sort of associate with me, I guess. Anyway, I've got a nice cup of tea in one of my mugs that I got for Christmas. Start your... Oh, hang on. Definitely going to need the glasses for that. Start your day with a smile. With... That's the Me to You bear, isn't it? Yeah, Beefle's the other bear. Me to You bear. Oh. So unfortunately, my diet month's going to kick off with me being ill. Yeah, so today, for you, yes, this is tomorrow for me, but it's your day is today. So I'm recording this your yesterday. But your today is February. So, yeah, birthday month, because that's my birthday month. Did you know? I don't have a birth date. I do, it's the 16th. But, you know, I just have the whole month because, you know, just saying. That way I can do lots of fun stuff and giveaways and bits and pieces if I feel better. I was going to do a live yesterday. Today for me, that's your yesterday, but it's my today. So I was going to do a live, or if it took me too long to do the orders and stuff, I was going to maybe do a WIP video. But I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I was not well enough. I just felt, you know, my neck sort of don't want to, like, it just wants to flop. Arms, legs ache. It's not such a thing when you're sitting down, but you know, it's a crochet on camera when you kind of can't really raise your arms. I can't even be bothered to cook. And the stupid thing is, yesterday I roasted some pork, so I've got half of that left, and we could just have veggies, and it's mostly, a lot of it's cooked already, you know, so it'd just be like doing a few little bits. But I said to Gary, I really don't want to cook. He said, let's get a takeaway. I'm like, no, it's harder work really, because what he wanted we can't do anyway, but he wanted to get tikka bites and put them in pitters, but we don't have any pitters, so that's just out of the question. And I said, I really can't see eating like a kebab, to me, it's hard work. It's all that crunchy stuff as well. When you're ill, do you want to eat kind of salad? Oh, crunchy salad, really? So it's got to be kind of borderline mush. For me at the minute, you know, like I can squish it up in the gravy. I should have some soup, really, that's what it is. Should have some chicken soup. Chicken soup. So yeah, bird flu's back. Did it ever go? I was gonna say something really flippant and like, I blame Elon Musk. Or blame Trump or something, you know. I really need to not do things like that. I said it to Paul earlier, something he was talking about. And I kind of come out of I blame so-and-so. And he's got a friend who, like, he's a really conspiracy theory nut. He said, oh, he'd be all over that if you said that. But, you know, I don't mean it. It's just a flippant conversational interjection. It's posh, isn't it? Just an outburst, really, is what it is. Like an outburst. But you know what I mean. So, I'm not going to get all political, don't worry. Oh, God. No, it's bad enough in this country for politics. You know, they all voted Starmer in, and now they're all complaining. It's like, excuse me, you voted him in, you know. But he's done everything that they were warned that he would do, and he has done it and more, and more. He's actually like called Starmer pensioner harmer. In the know. So what else am I going to talk about? Let me think. Oh, we've upset everybody who likes Elon Musk and Trump. We've upset everyone who likes Keir Starmer. Not really. They were just tongue-in-cheek little, you know, little things. I can't remember anything that I was going to talk about. It's terrible, isn't it? When you're not well, your brain turns to mush. Well, mine does. It's not far from mush at the best of times. It doesn't take a lot. It's borderline mush most of the time. Anyway, I bought this book today. I'm going to show you. And it's called Pasta Passion. And it's by Slimming World. So that's another reason I didn't want to take away. Because I said to Gary, no, we've already had a meal out, you know, to contend with. And we're not doing another thing. Even might be ill. So, yeah, I bought that because I thought, you know, might be I had a little look at Victoria's when I was round there. I liked the look of a couple of the recipes in there. Well, more than a couple. So I thought, oh, they must have that available on eBay or Amazon or something. So I got it. But I've also got my new air fryer one. Hopefully when I feel a bit better, I can conjure up some magic in the kitchen. See the look I got then? It's like, you must be joking. Bless her. So, what did I say her name was? This Henny Penny. Henny Penny? Oh, look, I keep having to blow it. Oh, that's a rough one. I don't want that. I know it's not very sanitary, but I'm the only one who sits here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But the days where I used to be able to pause it are over. Unfortunately. This software doesn't allow me to do it. Isn't that weird, isn't it, really? When you think about it, you go forward in time and you can't do the simplest tasks that you used to be able to do, you know, back in the 70s. We used to be able to pause stuff. Oh, I can pause it, but it just makes a whole new video. Causes me no end of trouble, to be honest with you. So, yeah, you have to see me slurp my tea and blow my nose and all those wonderful things that, you know, you tune in for. It's hot. Well, it'll burn my throat into submission anyway. So I've got my lockets and they're here somewhere. I might put them over there. These are the things. Right, here they are. The only thing I can have when I'm not well. And they're over the counter and they're lemon and honey. And I know I actually can have lemon and honey. Or lemonade. Maybe not. But I'm going to eat them anyway because they really shut me up when I'm coughing or, you know, when I'm sneezing and all that stuff. I have one of them. It silences me. And I looked and there's only 12 in a whole pack. Not like, Sins, that is. Oh, leaning on my own hair. It's so annoying. So yeah, only 12 sins in a whole pack. I'm not liable to eat a whole pack in a day, because if you do, when you're feeling a bit under the weather and you hit the lozenges and things like that, you lose your sense of taste. I've done that before. It's horrible, that is. And of course I lost my sense of taste and smell when I had COVID the first time. Glad that's not part of it anymore. That was horrible. It took a long time for it to get back to normal. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about illnesses, really. So, yeah, I've got all these ideas of things I want to make, and it's just so annoying now, Mel. It's always the way. It's like, you know, as soon as I think, oh, Crojo's back, I'm going to make this, and I want to get stuck in, and then also it's like, oh, can't do it, can't function, or something like that. But yeah, finished watching Fool Me Once. That was really good, and I didn't really predict the end, which is always a good thing, because I always seem to get it right, you know. And when even though other people might not, I'm kind of in tune with those sort of things, and I always can see a plot twist coming. But didn't see this one, and it's happened a few times recently where I've been pleasantly surprised by the outcome. But now I've got a Fool Me Once shaped hole. I don't know what to watch next. I don't know, I have to figure something out. I'm not looking forward to laying down tonight. I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, didn't I? But I lied. Obviously, because you know when you're ill, it's all you think about, isn't it? It's like, what is me? But I kind of like, I'm dreading laying down. I'm going to sound like a accordion. Maybe I'll just sleep sitting up. Probably. Although I did feel like when I got into bed last night, it was all soft and lovely. It was nice. I woke up at 2 in the morning though, and I thought, oh no, don't let that be it. But thankfully I did get back off. But 2 in the morning and a really bad throat. I was like, oh no, how did that happen? I went to bed okay-ish, but thankfully it's not so bad now. So I'm going to stop being boring and talking about it. Yeah, right. Being as though I was a bit under the weather, I did really a lot out in the yarn around today. It was good, actually. Good sesh. You know, I kind of did a bit of stock taking and putting away. The good thing is as well, I got a whole big empty one of my big boxes for my next yarn order, which I thought I got a notification for today, because it said, we have your parcel, and I thought, great. But it turned out to be a present for Gary that they have. He's into these steampunks, little ornaments. Some of them are not so little either. We first saw them in Vegas, gigantic ones, and then they had obviously small ones, but they would have been too heavy to bring home. But that's it now, he loves them. So he's got a crouching Batman coming through the post. Hear him coughing, bless him. So yeah, that's his kind of Valentine's gift. Mostly our Valentine's is there he is, a night in a hotel and a meal. But that's kind of birthday stroke Valentine thing, because Valentine's Day is obviously 2 days before my birthday. So we're actually in the Sunborn Hotel, Yacht Hotel, for the 14th, which was a present to us. We got it for Christmas from Charlotte, so we're in there for that day. Frightened me yesterday. I got an email from him saying, we have cancelled your reservation in the restaurant. So I thought, what? And I paid for that, you know, because you had to pay for it up front. So I called them and they said, oh, I'm sorry, we had 2 reservations for you, one in your name, one in your partner's name. And what happened, when the first time I ever rang, I said, I want to get in early. Can you make sure you reserve a table in the restaurant? Because it's the 14th of February. It might sell out, you know, or get overbooked rather. So he said, yeah, sure. but you couldn't put me through. So I said, oh, would you mind doing that for me? And he said, yeah, that's fine. So when I actually did call back, I said, can you just confirm that we've got a booking? And he said, no, you don't. So I said, oh, right, okay, could you make one for us? So made us a booking for the restaurant, but obviously the actual hotel was booked in Gary's name because when Charlotte booked it, she needed a name, so she chose Gary. When I called to book the restaurant, they put my name. So, so yeah, I had 2 bookings. So that was, they only cancelled one of them. So thank goodness for that. Because I didn't really want to be walking the streets looking for somewhere overpriced to eat. And it's overpriced there, don't get me wrong. But I said to Gary, you know, it's part of the experience. Plus, we ain't got to go anywhere, you know. We want to go out for a little walk and stroll around the river and all that stuff, and I'll go over and have a look at all the other things to do there. We can, but don't have to if we don't want to. So, yeah. Oh, but that was a bit of a worry. I thought, well, I paid for that as well. And I checked just to make sure that I thought I'd paid and it didn't. I checked and it had gone through. So, oh well. But yeah, I had a bit of a dodgy thing with the car park because it was supposed to be £25 per day for a 24-hour period. And it would come up at £64 when I tried to book it. But it said, oh, it's cheaper on the day if you turn up. So, a lot. So we've got to try and find a parking space. Hopefully. Get there early and we'll get one. Well, I hope we do. Oh, I don't mind if we have to park at the Excel and walk over. It's not far. We walked it enough when we did Comic-Con. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm a bit... I mean, you know, I'm not my usual bouncy kind of exciting. All right, I'm not usually excited, but you know what I mean, not my usual self. And I'm sorry that I dwelled upon my illness, but you know, I don't know about you, but when I mean I'm dying, and you know. So anyway, I feel all right myself. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if I sit down and I'm talking to you, I don't feel ill. I do. No, that's not right. I do feel a small illness. You know, it's that I'm not too bad. I've got a little bit of a thick head, a little bit of an ache everywhere, but they're not bad. Do you know what I mean? I can carry on. I don't really want to be running around, but I'm not too bad to work, if you know what I mean. If I'd feel a bit of a fraud having a day off, you know, that sort of thing. But at the same time, I know it's there, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this video, and I'm going to have to go and start dinner. It's just, well, we've got new potatoes, so maybe we'll do that because it's nice and easy. It needs to be the easiest, the more easy the better, to be honest. So, you know, and I'm going to have a look at this book. I might do some sort of booky reviews on some of my Slimming World books and air fryer books and stuff like that over on Rocksteady, my other channel, because I haven't really done very much for Rocksteady, or, you know, either of my channels, like Hobby Rocks or Rocksteady. They've both suffered. So maybe I'll start doing a few of those very soon. I haven't been doing the derma rolling because I had a breakout. And it was a bad breakout. It was everywhere. And I've still got one here. It's like a button. Honestly. It's like won't go. I don't know if it's a cyst. But it's gigantic. I put concealer on. You could probably see it today. I don't know. But I'm using that peroxide-y stuff. And that has kind of really cleared it all up. And this gets smaller every day. I'm hoping it just gets do one soon because it's really annoying, but I can't derma roll or anything like that until it's well and truly gone. So yeah, I won't be doing that for a while, but yeah, we'll be doing some things over there. Anyway, sorry I'm boring, and I will see you on the next one. Hopefully I'll be better somehow, just judging by how Gary's been performing with his one. Doubt it. But anyway, ta-ra for now. See you soon. Bye for now.